Today, skyscrapers rise like mushrooms after a rainstorm, showcasing the extraordinary advancements of modern construction technology. Yet, hidden within ancient sites thousands of years old are stories of unique architectural techniques that continue to astonish scientists to this day. Let's explore the 10 oldest buildings in the world, places where time seems to have stopped to tell tales from the distant past. Number 10. The Temple of Garni. Nestled in the rugged mountains of Armenia, the Temple of Garni stands proudly, defying the laws of time. It is not merely a relic, it is a tale of power, art, and miraculous restoration. Built in the year 66 CE, or nearly 2,000 years ago, during the reign of King Tiridates I and funded by Emperor Nero, the temple was destined to be unique. Unlike other Greco-Roman temples made of marble, the Armenians chose black basalt, a volcanic stone, to create an aura of mysterious strength and beauty. Dedicated to Mithras, the god of the sun, the temple symbolized light, truth, and honor in Zoroastrian beliefs. Its location was carefully selected, perched atop a cliff overlooking the Azat River Valley, with the majestic Gegum Mountains in the distance. However, fate played a cruel hand with this masterpiece. In 1679, a devastating earthquake reduced the Temple of Garni to rubble. For 300 years, its basalt stones lay scattered across the Azat River Valley, waiting to be revived. Finally, in the 1970s, Armenian scientists and craftsmen meticulously pieced the stones back together, restoring the temple to its original glory. Today, as the sun sets over the valley, its fiery glow reflects off the polished black columns, a reminder of Mithras's eternal power and humanity's extraordinary ability to preserve cultural heritage over millennia. Number 9. The Great Pyramid of Giza. Have you ever wondered how massive stone blocks were stacked so high against the desert sky? The Great Pyramid of Giza is not just a building, it's a story of human brilliance from around 2560 BCE, or over 4,500 years ago. Imagine standing at the base of a structure towering 479 feet, or about 146 meters, crafted from 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing as much as a small car. Incredible, isn't it? But what truly amazes people is the precision in every detail. Located in ancient Cairo, this monumental complex was built during Pharaoh Khufu's reign. Did you know that the pyramid's corners are aligned with astonishing accuracy to the cardinal directions? Even with today's technology, achieving this feat remains a significant challenge. Here's a question for you. If you could solve one mystery of the pyramid, what would it be? Perhaps how they transported the stones, or the precise construction methods, or maybe the meaning behind the hidden corridors and secret chambers. While visiting, don't miss the Great Sphinx, the silent guardian of these ancient secrets. And speaking of riddles, do you recall the Sphinx's famous question in Greek mythology? What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening? Do you believe in the theory that ancient Egyptians received extraterrestrial help? Or do you think it's a testament to human ingenuity? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 8. The ruins of Chichen Alto. Once the center of power for ancient Peruvian civilization, Chichen Alto now stands as silent ruins in the Casma Valley, holding countless unanswered questions. Built approximately 3,500 years ago, or around 1500 BCE, this site features mysterious and chilling depictions of death. At its heart lies a massive earthen pyramid, standing 144 feet tall, or about 44 meters, and spanning 984 feet, or about 300 meters, in width, constructed entirely of earth and stone without any binding materials. Yet, what truly sets Chichen Alto apart are the intricate carvings on its walls. These depict gruesome scenes of violence, warriors wielding axes, dismembered bodies, and severed heads, all rendered with astonishing anatomical accuracy. Archaeologists have proposed various theories about these carvings. Some suggest they reflect ancient anatomical studies, while others believe they recount a bloody uprising against the ruling class. Alternatively, they may simply mark the site of sacrificial rituals. Around 800 BCE, or over 2,800 years ago, activity at Sechin Alto abruptly ceased. The site was abandoned and forgotten for nearly 3,000 years, rediscovered only in 1937. To this day, we still don't know who built it, why they created such macabre imagery, or what prompted their sudden departure. Number 7. The Karnak Temple. When we think of Egypt, most people immediately picture the iconic pyramids. However, there is another wonder of equal grandeur: the Karnak Temple. This architectural masterpiece is a testament to over 2 millennia of Egyptian civilization along the legendary Nile River. Begun around the 20th century BCE, or about 4,000 years ago during the 12th dynasty, Karnak reflects the extraordinary patience of ancient Egyptians. Each successive pharaoh left their mark, contributing to this colossal structure over a span of 2,000 years. Its golden age came during the New Kingdom, 16th to 11th centuries BCE, or about 3,600 to 3,000 years ago, when the most monumental sections of the complex were constructed. As you enter Karnak, you'll be awestruck by the sheer scale of one of the largest temple complexes in the world, covering 247 acres, or about 100 hectares. The Avenue of Sphinxes leads the way, flanked by statues of half-lion, half-human creatures. The great hypostyle hall, with its towering sandstone columns, is a marvel of artistry, each pillar intricately carved with stories of gods and pharaohs. A fascinating legend claims that circling the scarab statue at Karnak 7 times will bring good fortune in love. Whether you believe it or not, if you're single, why not give it a try? And if you've already tried, let us know the outcome in the comments. Number 6. The ancient city of Knossos. Through the myths of Greek legends, characters like Medusa with her serpent hair, the sea monster Kraken, or giant eagles capable of hunting elephants have always left lasting impressions. While these mythical creatures may be fictional, many of the locations in those stories are real, like the Palace of Knossos. Located on the island of Crete, Knossos was constructed around 2000 BCE, or over 4,000 years ago. It was the political and cultural center of the Minoan civilization, one of the most advanced societies of the Bronze Age. Knossos is most famously associated with the legend of King Minos and the Minotaur's labyrinth. According to mythology, the inventor, Daedalus, designed a complex maze under King Minos' orders to imprison the Minotaur, a creature that was half man, half bull. This labyrinth also served as the stage for the hero Theseus to slay the Minotaur in the epic tale. However, around 1450 BCE, or nearly 3,500 years ago, a disaster destroyed the Palace of Knossos, leaving the area in ruins. For more than 3,000 years, Knossos existed only in the memories of myth. It wasn't until 1900 that an English archaeologist purchased land on Crete, hoping to find evidence of King Minos' existence. This marked a turning point in rediscovering this magnificent heritage. After 25 years of persistent excavation, the ruins of the ancient palace slowly emerged. Reconstruction efforts restored parts of this architectural marvel, transforming Knossos from a legendary site into a tangible, cultural treasure. Number 5. The Step Pyramid of Djoser. Let's journey back to 2630 BCE, or nearly 4,700 years ago, when a visionary architect named Imhotep revolutionized ancient construction techniques. Before this, Egyptian pharaohs were buried in simple, flat-roofed tombs called mastabas. But with the step pyramid of Djoser, Imhotep dared to innovate. He stacked mastabas atop one another, creating the first monumental stone structure in human history, reaching a height of 203 feet, or about 62 meters. To grasp the ancient origins of Djoser, consider this. When this pyramid was built, paper hadn't been invented in China. The Parthenon in Greece didn't yet exist, and the Great Pyramid of Giza was still far in the future. The Step Pyramid is a testament to the sophistication of Egyptian civilization. It consists of approximately 12 million cubic feet, or about 328,000 cubic meters, of limestone blocks stacked with astonishing precision. Beneath the surface lies a vast underground complex spanning nearly 4 miles, or about 6 kilometers, the length of 60 modern football fields, featuring burial chambers, storage rooms, and secret passageways used in elaborate funerary rituals. Within this intricate labyrinth, archaeologists discovered over 40,000 treasure-filled jars, from exquisitely crafted jewelry to ceremonial artifacts meant for Pharaoh Djoser's eternal life. These findings reflect the pyramid's immense significance in the spiritual and cultural lives of the ancient Egyptians. What's even more remarkable is that this entire structure was built without the use of wheels, iron tools, or sophisticated pulleys. With only ropes, wooden levers, and human ingenuity, Egyptian craftsmen created a wonder that has endured for nearly 5 millennia, outlasting even the Roman Empire by thousands of years. Number 4. The Lost City of Mohenjo-Daro. Mohenjo-Daro. Have you heard of this ancient city? Located in modern-day Sindh, Pakistan, this archaeological marvel opens a window into the legendary Indus Valley civilization. Discovered in the 1920s, Mohenjo-Daro thrived around 2500 BCE, or more than 4,500 years ago, as one of humanity's most advanced urban centers. Imagine a city spanning over 741 acres, or about 300 hectares, meticulously planned in a rectangular grid and built with uniform-fired bricks. What's more, Mohenjo-Daro boasted an advanced water management system, featuring underground sewers, private baths in each house, and public bathing areas for communal use. Unlike many other ancient societies, Mohenjo-Daro lacked grand palaces or towering temples. Instead, its architecture focused on markets, assembly halls, and communal living spaces. What makes this city a symbol of exceptional development? Part of its brilliance lies in its standardized measurement system, used in both production and trade, evidence of a highly organized society. Intricately carved seals and pottery found at the site further suggest that Mohenjo-Daro was a bustling hub of commerce and craftsmanship. However, nothing lasts forever. Around 1900 BCE, or about 3,900 years ago, Mohenjo-Daro began to decline, leaving behind countless unanswered questions about the collapse of such a flourishing civilization. Number 3. The ancient city of Dholavira. In the arid expanse of the Rann of Kutch Desert in India, the ruins of Dholavira stand tall as a witness to history. Built around 3000 BCE, or about 5,000 years ago, Dholavira was not just an ancient city. It was a marvel of urban planning and engineering during the Bronze Age. To understand how old Dholavira is, consider this. When the Great Pyramid of Giza had yet to be constructed and the Sumerians were just beginning to develop the first written scripts, the people of Dholavira were already thriving in a meticulously planned city. The city was divided into 3 distinct zones surrounded by sturdy fortifications: the citadel for rulers, the middle town for the elite, and the lower town for commoners. What's remarkable is the precision in its design. All areas followed strict measurements, with ratios carefully calculated for harmony and functionality. During its peak, Dholavira showcased one of the world's most advanced water management systems. The city featured 16 massive reservoirs linked by an intricate network of channels, a feat of engineering that is awe-inspiring even today. Researchers have also uncovered engraved signs, believed to be some of the earliest examples of public signage in history. Globara went through 7 phases of prosperity, enduring over 1,500 years before being abandoned around 1500 BCE, or about 3,500 years ago. To put this into perspective, the city existed for a period longer than the span of time from the Roman Empire to today. Number 2. The Gantija Temples. On the island of Gozo in Malta, where the Mediterranean waves caress ancient shores, stands a monumental structure that whispers stories of giants. The Gantija Temples, constructed between 3600 and 2500 BCE, or more than 5,500 years ago, predate both the Great Pyramids of Egypt and Stonehenge. The sheer size of the limestone blocks, some weighing up to 50 tons, has inspired countless legends. According to Maltese folklore, a giantess named Sunsuna, who lived on a diet of bread, beans, and honey, built the temple in a single night for her half-human, half-giant son. These stories evoke comparisons to the Nephilim of the Old Testament or the gods of Greco-Roman mythology. Another tale suggests that a race of giants once dominated the Mediterranean, constructing towering stone monuments before vanishing into obscurity, leaving behind ruins like Gantija, measuring 131 feet, or about 40 meters, in length and over 20 feet, or about 6 meters, in height. The Gantija temples are a marvel of construction. Without the use of mortar, the builders used softer limestone for the temple's core and harder stone for the exterior walls, enabling the structure to withstand the test of time. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of ritualistic practices at the site, including animal sacrifices and fertility rites. Every artifact and carving found here offers a glimpse into the rich cultural and spiritual life of Malta's ancient inhabitants. While modern science suggests that the Maltese people used simple tools of stone and wood to build the temples, the methods they employed to transport and position these massive stones remain a mystery to this day. Number 1. The Tower of Jericho. Under the scorching sun of the desert, the ancient stone walls of the Tower of Jericho stand tall, bearing witness to over 11,000 years of history. Located in the West Bank near the Jordan River, this remarkable structure dates back to the Neolithic period, around 9000 BCE, or over 11 millennia ago. Rising 28 feet or about 8.5 meters in height, the tower features a circular design with defensive walls and intricate construction techniques that continue to baffle archaeologists. Excavations have revealed an advanced society capable of sophisticated farming, as evidenced by the presence of irrigation systems that harnessed water from nearby springs. Initially built as a defensive fortification, the Tower of Jericho eventually evolved into a bustling trade hub by the Bronze Age, around 3000 BCE. Its strategic location near the Jordan River and the Dead Sea made it a vital crossroads for commerce. Artifacts discovered at the site, such as finely crafted pottery, ornate jewelry, and ceremonial items, provide a vivid picture of the vibrant cultural life of its ancient inhabitants. However, the tower's exact purpose remains a topic of debate among scholars. Some speculate it served as a burial site, a theory dismissed due to the absence of graves. Others believe it was an ancient observatory, a hypothesis supported by the discovery that, during the summer solstice, the shadow of a nearby hill perfectly aligns with the tower before covering the entire village, hinting at a possible connection to early astronomical studies. Regardless of its original intent, the Tower of Jericho stands as a silent testament to the ingenuity of ancient architects and the resilience of human civilization. Its enduring presence continues to inspire curiosity and research from scholars around the globe. These incredible structures are living proof of humanity's intellect and creativity in ancient times. If you love mysterious and fascinating stories like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to discover even more amazing wonders.